Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I have two unboxings for you. They are both pre-loved items. One is from eBay and the other is another purchase from Global Rakuten Marketplace. And I'm telling you guys, that place is becoming one of my favorites to search for luxury goods because you can find some amazing deals, and yeah, I'm just loving it. So I have opened the boxes up to this point because again, I don't want to expose my information on video. So I did open it up to this point. However, the items inside I have not seen, so I am just dying to find out what they look like. So without further ado, I'm just gonna jump right into it, and then as I unbox each item, I will give you the story behind it and how much I paid and all the good stuff. So, all right, so I'm gonna start with the eBay one. And it came in this envelope, and as you can see from the envelope, this is a small item. And as you can see, it is an SLG from Saint Laurent. It came with the original box. Okay, so it is inside the dust bag. And they did include the authenticity or care booklet, and then the gel pack is in there as well. Let's see what this is. Okay, so this is the item, and it originally was $250, and maybe you can tell from the price what it is. It is the YSL card holder in the pebbled leather and the so black hardware. Oh boy, okay, good, yay. It looks absolutely perfect. No signs of wear and tear. Oh my gosh, okay. Yes, nice. And should say Saint Laurent Paris right there. It says made in Italy, and then the authentic, or the serial number is right there. So okay, so as you guys know, I recently purchased the Chanel iridescent beige card holder with the larger CCs, which I absolutely love to death. And I've been using it every day because I do use a card holder as my everyday wallet. And I did sell my Timeless Classic one, the flat card holder, after I purchased the iridescent beige. And I don't regret selling that because I wasn't in love with the caviar on that item. However, I did kind of regret not having one to alternate with the newer one because the iridescent beige is such a light color, and because I use this every day inside of my bags, and it's frequently in and out of the bags, and sometimes in my pockets as well, I kind of thought, you know, I wish I had another one so that I can alternate it, so that I wouldn't see any wear and tear. Not that that one has any wear and tear. It's in absolutely perfect condition right now. But, you know, for the longevity of it, I thought, you know, I wish I had another one that I could alternate with. So then I first thought maybe I should get another Chanel one, but I know that Chanel prices, especially for the card holder, are so much less when you purchase it from Europe or even in Asia. And I do frequently travel to those countries, you know, maybe every 2 years or so. So then I thought, you know, I'm not gonna get it from Chanel because I don't wanna pay too much for it. And then I thought of other brands. At first I thought LV, but I've never really loved the look of the LV ones. I don't know why. And then I remembered YSL because I did own the same one with the gold hardware before, and I did sell that one. And I remember that I had found it like in new condition, and I was able to recover all of my costs even after using that for a few months. And so I know that YSL card holders retain their value very well, especially if you can get it at a discount when you first purchase it because you buy a pre-loved one. Or, you know, sometimes I know YSL is usually excluded from the sales like Neiman Marcus and Saks, but I have had codes that have worked. So yeah, I mean, I always think like if you can get a good price on these from the department store, that's the best way. But in any case, so I remembered that I really liked that, but I gave it up because I really wanted a Chanel one. And yeah, so I thought of it and I remembered I really always loved the kind of edginess of the So Black. And so I looked for it online and I couldn't find a lot of them. You know, I think the So Blacks are very popular. So I guess they're not in, you know, you don't find them pre-loved a lot of times. And so I was looking and I couldn't find any, but then I saw this one listed on eBay and it was listed for $250, which I had no intention of paying that much for it. The prices of these now are $275, by the way. So they did have a $25 increase from last year, I think. Don't quote me on that. If you know exactly when they did the price increase, I would love to find out. If you can write it in the comment section, that would be really helpful for everybody. But anyways, they're currently $275. As you can see in this, this is a 2017 model because it's, that's what I asked the seller, you know, what year it was from and all that before I purchased it. And he had told me he bought it in 2017. So in 2017, it was $250 for sure. So I don't know, I think they raised the price in 2018, I'm assuming. So anyways, long story short, I offered to pay $185, which the seller declined, but he counter offered at $195, which I accepted. So I paid $195 for this. But on eBay, now eBay has to collect taxes on everything, which really sucks. I don't know why they are doing that. I guess, well, you know what? eBay had protested it. They really didn't want to do it, but the federal laws have changed that now eBay has to pay, collect taxes from everybody. And so with taxes and all, it was under $220, which I thought was a really great deal for a like new item. And so, yeah. I'm actually really loving this and I will use this, and if I decide to get a different one, I know that this will have retained its value enough for me to resell it at a great price. So yeah, that's my first item. Now the second one is another purchase from Global Rakuten Marketplace, and I've introduced you guys to this when I unboxed my Chanel key holder, which I absolutely love. I cannot believe I found it at such a great price. And I have found that Global Rakuten Marketplace, Rakuten, which used to formerly be Ebates, they are usually 4% cash back, but they frequently do a higher percentage back. So every 2 months or so, I see some kind of like deal. I've gotten up to 26% cash back, which is incredible when you think about the luxury market, especially the pre-loved market. Nobody gives you 20%, 26% back. You know what I mean? But the prices on the site itself are really great. But then when you get the cash back, it's just amazing. So, I mean, I highly recommend that site. A lot of the sellers on that site, as I've mentioned before, are these well-known Japanese resellers on eBay. So like all the ones that you hear a lot of the influencers mention, like I think Brandoff or just I can't think of them off the top of my head, but a lot of these resellers sell on Global Rakuten Marketplace and the prices are even a little bit better, but then when you throw in the cash back that you get, it's amazing. And I got this item 20% cash back. Amazing, right? Okay, so let's just open this up. And I have to tell you, Japanese resellers, they package their stuff so well. I mean, look at this, air pack, all this paper to cushion it. And you can kind of see this. This one did not come with anything, just the item. And I think you might be able to tell what it is. Ta-da! Okay, this is all wrinkled. Yeah, which I don't care. It is the Louis Vuitton agenda in the size, and wow. Okay, they listed this as like new, which I have to say it is like new. Oh my gosh, like the glazing is perfect, the canvas is perfect. I did get a really great price for this, and the reason is you'll probably be able to tell once I open it. And you see that there is slight faint like silver showing on the middle of the button, which I really don't care about as long as the canvas and everything else looks great. And here we go. Yes, it does have the heat stamp, and this is why the price of this item was much lower than the other items I've seen. But oh my gosh, this is in such good condition, and this is a newer one. So it does have the screws that have Louis Vuitton on it. And then the date code should be down here, which it is, and it says RI 2135. So it is from the 23rd week of 2015. So yeah, it is oh wow, okay. So there are some scratches here, but again, amazing, amazing condition. Look at this. Oh my gosh. And I have removed heat stamps from pre-loved goods before, Louis Vuitton, and I think I'm gonna try to remove this one as well. So yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll do a video. Like if you guys would be interested in seeing me remove this, please leave it down in the comments below, and I'll try to videotape it as I'm doing it. But yeah, oh wow, I love this. Okay, so I'm sure you guys are wondering how much I paid for this one. So this one was listed like new, and it was listed for $270, but I got 20% cash back for this, you guys. And okay, so one thing to note, Rakuten takes a long time to add these cashbacks on. I mean, I've had some of them go on there about a week or two later, but some a month later, it will not have been added on. All you have to do is do the missing cashback option. There's this link if you go on the website that you can click on and give the information of your purchase on the missing cashback thing you click on. And then they'll look into it and they will credit you what they owe you. So I've never had any item that I've purchased through them not get credited back the cashback that was offered. Another thing that they do have some stipulations as to you can't purchase it from the Japanese website because there's a global Rakuten marketplace and then there's just like a Rakuten marketplace, but you have to purchase it from the global to get the cash back. And then you can use the forwarding service, Rakuten Global Express, I think it's called, which basically if you're ordering several items, then they will ship it together in one box for you. It's like a forwarding service that they have. But they will initially, you'll have the sellers send it to the Japanese address that you're assigned from Rakuten Global Express. And then once all of your orders arrive at the warehouse, they will package it into one box and send it to you so that you don't have to pay like multiple shipping for these items. And they do say that you cannot send the items to a Japanese address unless you are using Global Rakuten Express forwarding service. That's the only time they'll make that exception. But other than that, I believe that all of it is eligible for cash back. I mean, there's like Chanel, there's Louis Vuitton, YSL, Chloe, you name it, they have it as long as you can find it, because I think I've mentioned before that these, a lot of the listings will have typos. It's because, you know, obviously English is not their first language, so that's perfectly, you know, normal thing to happen. But because of that, when you're searching, it takes a little bit more effort because For instance, you could write Pochette Matisse and nothing will show up, but then you know that they probably have it. So it's like they would have like spelled it wrong, and so that's why it wouldn't be on the listing and things like that. So as long as you can navigate and, you know, kind of do your searches and, you know, take the time to look for them, I'm telling you, you can find some amazing, amazing deals. I mean, this for $270 itself is so good, but when I get 20% cash back, that's like $30, right? And I would have only spent less than $240 for this. So amazing, right? So again, I cannot tell you how much I've been loving using Global Rakuten Marketplace. It's amazing. I love it. So those are my 2 unboxings. I'm sorry if this got a little bit rambly towards the end, but yeah, I'm loving both of them. I'm gonna enjoy using both of them. So with that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Take care. See you next time.